Okay, students. So let us start today's class. See, yesterday we are solving some problems on equilibrium of charges. No, yeah. So let us take one more question. Imagine here two charges are there. Two charges are there. One is let's take 4q. Another one you take minus q. Okay, and the distance between these two charges is something r. Let us suppose. Okay. Now, where a third charge, capital Q, to be placed such that all the three charges are in equilibrium. Find nature and magnitude of Q also. Okay, let us solve this question. So you tell me first, whatever may be, whether it is positive charge or negative charge, where it should be placed, Rana? See the two charges. One is positive charge, another one is negative charge. Where it should be placed, Rana? Okay. Here, yeah. So, I think question he is sending. Abhay, if a charge Q is placed at the center of the line joining the two equal charges in equilibrium, then value of Q. Okay, I'll take that point also. No, very simple question, Abhay. Okay, now here, see, because two charges are opposite nature, so a third charge should be placed outside. Nearer to which one? Nearer to smaller magnitude. Which is smaller magnitude? Right? This one is smaller magnitude. So a third charge should be placed here somewhere else. Let us imagine this positive charge at a distance of x we should place. Okay. Here first find this x value. Okay. We need to find a nature and magnitude also of this capital Q. First find that x value, location, how much. So for this, what we need to do, Nana? What we need to do? Force on that capital Q. Force on that capital Q due to 4Q should be equal to force on that capital Q due to small q. These two forces should be equal. Due to small q, attractive force. Due to plus 4Q, repulsive force that side. Yes, these two forces should be balanced. Okay, so what should happen? K, capital Q, 4Q divided by distance how much from 4Q? R plus X. So R plus X whole square should be equal to K, capital Q, force on this capital Q, small charge Q divided by distance how much? X square. So K, capital Q, small q, K, capital Q, small q, cancel. You will get 4 divided by R plus X should be equal to 1 by X square. This can be written as, R plus X whole square. This can be written as 2 divided by R plus X should be equal to 1 by X. So you will get, cross multiply, you will get 2x is equal to R plus X. Then X is equal to R. Clear? Yes. So they should be placed at a distance of R from minus Q charge. Is it correct what I am doing? Yes. Calculations perfect, no? Students, once you see the force on this capital Q due to both the forces, both the charges should be equal. Due to negative charge this side, due to positive charge that side. Okay? Yes, sir. Now, so this I have written 4Q capital Q divided by R plus X whole square. Okay, small q capital Q divided by X square. Cancel, you will get 4 divided by R plus X whole square is equal to 1 by X square. So take 2 square and square on both sides will cancel. You will get 2 divided by R plus X is equal to 1 by X. Cross multiply, 2 into x is 2x is equal to r plus x into 1 is r plus x. So x and that side you will get 2x minus x is x. X is equal to r. Okay, yeah. So we get x value as r. So a capital Q charge should be placed at a distance of r from negative charge minus q. Okay, yeah. So what we need to find now? What is the value of this and what is the nature of this? We need to find. So for that, check the equilibrium of any one of the charge. Let us check this charge. Okay, for minus q charge to be in equilibrium, what should happen, Anna? On this minus q, these two charges will exert force. That means force on minus q due to capital Q plus force on minus q due to 4q charge. Both the forces should be equal to 0. Okay, let us write. Force on minus q due to capital Q is K Q Q divided by distance how much? R. So r square. X no, x means r value. Clear? Yes. So plus force on this due to this is K Q 4Q divided by distance how much, Nana? This is r and this is also r only, no? Due to 4Q on Q. Yes, this is also r distance. So r square should be equal to 0. Clear, students? Yes. So from this here, from this k q by r square, we can take common. Yes. K q by r square I am taking common. What we will be having? Capital Q plus 4Q should be equal to 0. Okay. Now in these two things should be equal to 0. This or this. Okay. So you will get Q plus 4Q should be equal to 0. Then Q is equal to minus 4Q. Means this should be minus 4Q negative charge and at a distance of r. If you want to check, because it is negative charge. Okay. Now see on this, due to negative charge, attractive force this side, due to positive charge, this is repulsive force this side. Okay. See, this is negative charge, this is negative charge. On this repulsive force this side, this is positive charge, this is negative charge. Which side? Attractive force. Yes, it is not in equilibrium. Are you getting, friends? Yeah. Here what I did is here see, just magnitude I have taken and direction I have not added. So that negative charge also we should say show here. Plus Q. So it should be plus Q. Now you see, due to 4Q, attractive force this side. Due to capital Q, again positive charge, negative charge, attractive force this side. Yes, both are equal. Because distances are equal and the charges are equal, yes, net force will be 0 on this. So it is in equilibrium means this automatically this is also in equilibrium. Clear, students? And if you want to check on this, due to this attractive force, due to this repulsive force, yes, it may be in equilibrium. So this will be the solution. It should be positive charge. I hope you understand it clearly, very clearly. Any doubt in this? Good, students. Okay. Okay, Nana? Yes. Now let us go to another type of problems on this topic. So, students, we are talking about equilibrium position. See, in work, power, energy chapter, we have discussed about equilibrium, and that too, there are 3 types of equilibrium we have discussed. One is stable equilibrium, unstable equilibrium, and neutral equilibrium. You remember that one? This one. Okay, if a ball is placed on this, if you displace it, it will come back and it will do oscillation. It is a stable equilibrium. I told you, stable equilibrium. Remember this one? Did you remember? If one object is displaced from its position, and if it comes back to the same position, and if it oscillates about that position, then that object is said to be in stable equilibrium. Okay, and if an object is placed here, if you displace it from here, what happened? It will go, means it will not stay there, it will not come back. This type of equilibrium is called as unstable equilibrium. Unstable equilibrium. Okay, if you displace an object from here, what happened? It will slide down. Again, it cannot come back. Clear? So this type of equilibrium is called as unstable equilibrium. Now on this, it keep an object, and if you displace from here, what happened? It will go somewhere else, and it will stay there. Means it will attain a new position. Yes or no? But it cannot come back, but it will attain a new position and it will stay there. Whereas here, it will continues to be in motion. So this type of equilibrium is called as neutral equilibrium. Neutral equilibrium. Yes, we have discussed this point. Correct? Okay, remember this all. So what are this? Stable equilibrium, unstable equilibrium, and neutral equilibrium. Stable equilibrium means if you displace, means on all these three things, net force should be zero. If net force acting on an object is zero, and you displace an object from that equilibrium position, again if that object comes back to the same position, then that object is said to be in stable equilibrium position. If a net force acting on an object is zero, and if you displace it from that equilibrium position, then if the object continues to be in the motion, then the type of equilibrium is called as unstable equilibrium. If net force acting on an object is zero, and if you displace that object from its equilibrium position, then if an object attains a new position and stays there, then the type of equilibrium is called as neutral equilibrium. Okay, clear students? Now we need to decide which object is in stable equilibrium, which charges. We are taking the same point A for charges, and which type of systems are in stable equilibrium, unstable equilibrium, we need to check. And one important point here is in SHM chapter, in SHM, simple harmonic motion chapter, we have derived an equation for time period of a simple harmonic oscillator, simple pendulum time period, or spring block system time period we have derived. There we have derived one thing. Then net force acting on an object is equal to minus kx we have written. Yes or no? Clear? And if you displace it from that equilibrium position, if the object comes back to the same position, and if it oscillates about its spin position, then it will be said to be in simple harmonic motion, and we can derive the time period of the simple harmonic motion. Okay, so same thing, same concept we will apply here for the charges also for stable equilibrium condition. Okay, yeah. So that is our point we are going to discuss now. Okay. See, students, let us take two charges. One is capital Q, another one is also capital Q. Okay, and the distance between these two is, let us imagine 2a distance is there between these two. 2a distance, and this is the center point O. Okay, from here to here distance is A, let us suppose, and from here to here distance is again A, let us suppose. Total distance is 2a. Okay, this is also positive charge, this is also positive charge. Okay, clear students? Okay, now let us suppose here at the center of this line joining these two charges, let us suppose a positive charge is placed like this. A positive charge is placed like this, here, like this. Is this positive charge small q, is this in equilibrium position? I am talking about only this charge. I am not talking about three charges. I am talking about only one charge. Okay. Yes. Is this small q charge is in equilibrium now? Let us check. Due to this charge, a repulsive force this side, and due to this charge, a repulsive force that side, and both are in equal distance, equal in magnitude. So it is in equilibrium position. Okay. So once it is in equilibrium position, again question will arise whether it is in stable equilibrium or unstable equilibrium or neutral equilibrium. That we need to check. Okay. Now what we need to do is, now in this position at a distance of a from any one of the charge, it is in equilibrium condition. Now if you displace it, this charge, if you displace it by some distance, let us suppose x distance, now q came from here to here, q came. Now this distance will become what, a plus x, and this distance will become what, a minus x. Correct? No, total is a and this distance is x, so this will be a minus x and this will be a plus x. Clear enough? Now in this condition, what happened to the forces? Check. Okay, so now in this condition, force on this due to this, which type of force? Again repulsive force. How much value? The value is this q2 I'll call, this q1 I'll call, so that you will understand clearly. So force on small q due to q2 is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught small q capital Q2 divided by a minus x whole square. This much force is there. That to that side. Here, and due to this one, again repulsive force. This side, how much? Force on small q due to capital Q1 is k small q q1 divided by a plus x whole square. Imagine these two magnitudes are equal. This q1, q2 magnitudes are equal. Values of capital Q is not different. Okay, let us suppose this is the situation. Now, among these two, which force is more? See, numerator is equal, but denominator is different. If the denominator is less, then that force will be more. This is the force due to this force, this charge. This side, that side. Means force due to capital Q is more than force due to first charge. Charge at A, charge at B. Let us call force due to charge at B. This is charge at A, force due to charge at B. Then you will get clear idea. Okay, force due to charge at B on this is this side. Force due to charge at B, and this side force due to charge at A. Which is more among these two? Force due to charge at B is greater than force due to charge at A. Yes or no? Just to see the denominator. Means if you displace this charge from the center by some distance, what happened? A repulsive force due to this charge is more than this charge. Then object has a possibility to go back. Are you getting? Means if you displace this charge plus q from its equilibrium position by some distance, again it will come back due to electrostatic repulsive force. Means this charge q, whatever it displays, it is said to be in stable equilibrium. Are you understanding what I am saying? Clear, students? Any doubt in this? Okay. Sir, no sir, I will not keep plus q charge, I will keep negative charge. Then let us see what will happen. So this is capital Q, A point. This is again Q, B point. This is the center O. Here I have kept a negative charge, and this distance is A. This distance is also A. Total distance is 2A. Okay. Now, if you displace it by a small distance x, here negative charge came now. See, when negative charge is placed here, let us check first whether it is in equilibrium or not. Yes, due to this attractive force this side, due to this attractive force this side. Because both the magnitudes are equal and distances are equal, the force of these two forces should be equal. So, negative charge is also in equilibrium position. Now, this negative charge also in equilibrium condition. Now, the question is whether it is in stable equilibrium or not. Okay. So, for that, what we need to do? Displace it by a distance of x. Okay. Now, what happened? Force due to charge at B. Which side? Force due to charge at B. Here negative charge came. Due to B. What happened, Anna? A force will act, that is attractive force this side. Clear, students? Okay. Due to this charge, again attractive force this side. Okay. This force is this side. This force is this side. This is the force due to B. This is the force due to A. As we know, force due to B is greater than force due to A. Which side force is more? This side force is more. Then it will go this side only. Means it is not in stable equilibrium condition. It is in unstable equilibrium condition. Yes, good, Michelle. Are you getting? Means if two charges are of same nature and a positive charge is placed at the center, then that positive charge is said to be in stable equilibrium condition when it is displaced along the line joining their centers, either this side or this side. If you keep a negative charge, it is also stable, it is also equilibrium, but it is unstable equilibrium along the line joining their centers. If you displace along the line joining center, then it is in unstable equilibrium condition. Means this charge will execute SHM, but this will not execute SHM. Are you getting point? Are you understanding, students? Clear? Okay. Yes, I hope you are understanding. Okay. Now a question will arise now. So whenever one charge or one object is in SHM, simple harmonic motion, if it is performing simple harmonic motion, what happened? It will displace. If it displaces like this, due to more force acting, due to charge that side, it will go this side. And due to inertia of motion, it will overshoot this point, mean position point. It will go that side. And due to repulsion force, again it will come this side. Means it will do oscillations like this. It will do oscillations like this. It will perform simple harmonic motion along the line joining their centers. Whenever one object is performing simple harmonic motion, it will have some time period. We need to calculate the time period. Yes, that is the question. Important point now for JE point of view, and NEET also. Mainly for JE Nana, JE students. What will be the time period? Once if it is in stable equilibrium, we need to calculate the time period. Here it is unstable equilibrium. No need to find time period because we can't find. It will continuously in motion. Are you getting? Yes, we need to find time period now here. How to find? So in previous classes, in first year SHM, when I am teaching in online classes from my home, I have teach no. So that time I have given one idea how to find time period. First point, what you need to do is where you have displaced by distance x, there you write net force. Write that net force in the format of A is proportional to x. Then you will get the time period. Same thing I am doing now. Clear? Yes. So let us do that point only. See, now the charge is came here, the two positive charge. And this distance is how much, Nana? A minus x. This distance how much, Nana? A plus x. It is in stable equilibrium now. Clear? Yes. It is in stable equilibrium means it will perform SHM, and if it performs SHM, we need to find its time period. Okay? Yes. I am going to find time period now. Now first write net force. Net force acting on this charge. There are two forces are acting on this charge now. They are force due to capital Q at B and force due to capital Q at A. Clear, students? Yes. First you need to write according to directions. Okay. See, due to this, on this, force is that side. See, this is my origin. If I take this side, I will take positive. This side means I will take negative. Clear? Force direction. So, this is a force due to charge at B, this side. And due to charge at A also force is there, this side. Clear? Net force I want. So, what I can write? FA, this is that side, minus FB. Because force is vector quantity, no? Are you getting, students? This is the net force acting. Okay, what is FA, sir? FA value what? FA value is K, Q, capital Q, divided by this distance. How much? A plus X. A plus X whole square. Clear, students? Minus FB, force due to charge at B. K, Q, Q. On this we want no. Divided by distance how much? A minus X whole square. This is the net force acting. So first write net force at the displaced point. Okay. Now when once we have written net force, let us write in a short form. Means let us calculate this total exact value how much. So I am writing F net is equal to what will be the LCM, Nana? Here square is there, here square is there. One square is common. Okay, now we are having a plus x and a minus x. Multiply it. Okay, a plus x into a minus x is nothing but a square minus x square. Are you getting, students? Here? Yes. K Q Q common. K Q common. Okay? Yeah. Cross multiply. A minus x whole square minus a plus x whole square. I think you understood this calculation. What I have done. K Q. Here K Q is there. Common you take. You are having 1 divided by a plus x square minus 1 divided by a minus x whole square. So for these two denominator, LCM is this one. Now cross multiply these two. We'll get this. So net force we can write F net. F net is equal to K Q into C, A minus x whole square. It can be written as a square plus x square minus 2ax. Are you getting, friends? And minus a plus x whole square. A square plus x square plus 2ax. A plus x. A square plus b square plus 2ab format. Divided by a square minus x square whole square. Here, see, plus a square minus a square common, cancel. Here minus is there. Plus x square minus x square cancel. Minus 2ax minus 2ax minus 4ax. You will get F net. Net force acting on it is minus K Q into 4ax. This minus I am writing here. Divided by a square minus x square whole square. This is the net force acting. This negative sign indicates net force is acting that side because FB is more. Are you getting? So that the particle will be in stable equilibrium because net force is acting towards the mean position. Clear? Now, here one condition we need to take. What is condition? See, in comparison to A, x is very less. This is A. From this, you need to displace it by a small distance x, very small distance. Then a square, in comparison to a square, x square can be neglected. That implies x square can be neglected. Okay? Yeah. So you'll get F net is equal to minus K Q 4ax divided by, this is neglected, means you'll get a power 4. 1a, here 1a cancel. You'll get F net is equal to minus K Q 4 I'll write in front. Okay? X divided by AQ. Clear, students? Now it is in the form of F is equal to minus Kx. Yes or no? Yes. Yes, sir. Here what is K? Here K is 4KQ divided by AQ. This K is spring constant, you can say, but this K is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. You need to remember that value. Okay, if you want, I will write that value also. So let us write that value here. Board is not sufficient. Let it be, I'll write. Okay, here F net will become F net is equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught QX divided by 4 pi epsilon naught AQ. 4 cancel. Okay, K value is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. So I am writing that one. So you'll get F net. F net is equal to minus QQX divided by pi epsilon naught AQ. Now it is in the form of F is equal to minus K. Here K value is QQ by pi epsilon naught AQ. So once we will get K value, we can find time period. We know time period formula. Time period formula. I'll rub this one. You know time period formula is T is equal to 2 pi root m by K. Do you remember? Yes. So 2 pi root m divided by K value. QQ by pi epsilon naught AQ. So time period of that charge particle is m pi epsilon naught AQ by small q capital Q. Yes. This is the value. You need to find like this. This is not for your subjective, Nana. It is for your objective point. So these all things with the practice directly what you can do is you can write this form. You can write this format directly if you have practice. Okay. So once you write this one, finding net force, finding K value will be very easy. Yes, here m is the mass of charge particle. Yes, you take m is the mass of charge particle. Okay, here small m, I am taking mass of charge particle. Clear? Any doubt in this point, students? Yes. No doubt, no? Clear? You need to remember this one. So, here the point we have seen, when charge is displaced along the line joining centers, positive charge. When both the charges are positive, middle one also should be positive so that it will be in stable equilibrium along the line joining. If middle one is negative charge, it will not be in stable equilibrium. Now, let us displace the charge in perpendicular to the line joining the charges. Let us see that point also. Time is very less. Okay, let us see that point also. So, this type of questions are there in your objective material now. Whatever I have shared with to you. Already I have sent that material. Okay, once you see that. Okay, before beginner box 2, these examples are there. Once you check them. Okay. Now, again you take two charges, capital Q, this A point, and again capital Q, this B point, this is the center O, and the distance between these two is, let us imagine 2A. This distance is A, then this distance is also A. Okay. Now, let us keep a charge, positive charge here. Is in equilibrium? Yes, it is in equilibrium, definitely. Okay. Now, along the line joining their centers, if it displays, it will be in stable equilibrium, you know. Okay. Now, you displace it along the perpendicular to the line joining these two charges. If you displace the charge by this much, by distance 6, what happened? Will it come back to the same point O? Let us check. Due to this Q, both are positive. The force will be there on this, in which direction? Repulsive force in this direction. This is force due to charge at A, and due to this Q at B, the repulsive force will be there on this, that will be in this direction. That is FB. Are you getting, students? Okay. So these are two forces, they are acting like this. If you resolve them into components, these two forces, see this distance and this distance. This is something R you take, and this is something R. Both the R's will be equal because right angle triangle AX. We also AX. These are equal, and magnitudes of the charges are also equal. These two forces are equal. If we resolve them into components, we'll get one force this side, one force this side, and this force this side, and this force this side. They'll cancel each other. So net force on this particle will be upward like this. Means it will not come back to its equilibrium position. Means along the line joining the centers perpendicular to it, plus Q charge is not in equilibrium, not in stable equilibrium. But you take a negative charge now. A point, B point, here also positive charge is there, here also positive charge is there. This is the center, and this distance is A. This distance is also A. Now, here you keep negative charge and displace it by some distance, negative charge. by a distance x. Now let us see whether it will come back to the point O or not. See, due to charge at A, attractive force will be there this side. Force due to charge at A. Due to charge at B, attractive force will be there this side. This charge at B. Force due to charge at B. These two forces magnitude wise same, because magnitudes are equal. Here magnitude how much? Same magnitude, and this distance is also equal. So their component net force will act downward direction. Means negative charge will be in a stable equilibrium along the line perpendicular to their center. Okay, so this is in stable equilibrium. This is in unstable equilibrium. Understood? No? Yes. So when two charges are positive, a positive charge will be in stable equilibrium along the line joining their centers. So we need to find time period. And a negative charge will be in stable equilibrium perpendicular to the line joining their centers. Again, we need to find time period. Yes, let us find time period. Time period for finding time period. How much it is possible, that much I will explain. Remaining points, it will be there in your objective materials once you see that. Okay, Anna? Yeah. See here, two forces are acting, FA and FB. So what will be FA, Anna? FA value, FB value, both are equal. That is K small q capital Q by R square. But what is R? This is R. This distance is R. This R can be written as under root of A square plus X square. Yes or no? See, this is a rectangle triangle. This is X, this is A. This is also same R, A and X. So R square can be written as A square plus X square. Means this value is KQQ by A square plus X square. Let us call this is something F. Okay. Now two forces are acting on it. Negative charge. One is this side F, another one is this side F. Okay. Let us imagine this is theta and this is also theta. Clear, students? Yes. Now let us resolve them into components. This theta means this is also theta. This F can be resolved like this. F cos theta. This side F sin theta. This is also theta means this is also theta. Here F cos theta and this side F sin theta. These two are equal in magnitude. So opposite direction they will cancel. Net